As this abandoned dog cowered in the corner of her cage, a veterinarian made an emotional decision. After being mercilessly dumped on a county road, Gracie the dog was understandably frightened of everything. So when vet Andy Mathis found her cowering inside her cage one morning, he opened the door and made an emotional decision. Granite Hills Animal Care is a veterinary clinic in Elberton, Georgia, and according to the establishment's Facebook page, staff there aim to provide compassionate care for four-legged family members. Vet Andy Mathis established the clinic in 1994. Growing up on a farm in southern Georgia, Mathis had been around animals his entire life. As a result, he appeared to have a deep understanding of and compassion for the creatures that roam the earth. Through his work, Mathis hoped to gift his patients with long, healthy, and happy lives. On his website, the vet explains, "As a pet owner and parent, it's what I want for my kids. They're family members. As a veterinarian, it's what I want for your fur kids and family." However, Mathis's compassion extended beyond just his paying customers. In fact, in 2016, when a woman found a dog in bad shape on a dirt road out in the country, the vet took the animal into his care, and he went above and beyond the call of duty to ensure that the pooch made a full recovery. Describing how the dog was found, in 2016, Mathis told ABC News, "She was dumped in the middle of nowhere. She had a collar, so she was owned by somebody at some point. Whoever was feeding her wasn't feeding her enough. She was 20 pounds when we found her and probably should have weighed 30 to 35 pounds. When the dog, later named Gracie, arrived at Granite Hills, she was emaciated, hypothermic, anemic, and dehydrated. She'd also suffered a vaginal prolapse. In fact, Gracie was in such a state that Mathis feared he'd have little choice but to put her down. However, the vet refused to give up on the dog and instead gave her a chance to recover. During her first week at the clinic, Gracie made baby steps towards getting better. She began to eat and sleep a little, but she was still extremely nervous around people. Mathis decided that if Gracie was ever going to make a full recovery, she'd need to learn how to trust humans, especially those who were trying to help her. The vet had noticed his patient would only eat when she was alone in the room, so he decided that mealtime would be an ideal opportunity to try and bond with the reluctant pooch. So one morning, Mathis poured himself some cereal in a dog bowl. He then climbed inside Gracie's cage so they could enjoy breakfast together. What's more, the vet decided to film the encounter for his social media following. In the video, which Mathis shared on Facebook in 2016, the traumatized dog can be seen cowering in the corner with the vet beside her. However, Gracie soon plucks up the courage to eat some food from Mathis's hand. The kind-hearted vet continues to hand feed the dog while simultaneously munching on his own breakfast. After a while, Gracie is confident enough to eat directly from the bowl, and as she laps up her food, she finally appears to be totally relaxed in Mathis's presence. Toward the end of the video, Mathis reached out to give Gracie a pat on the head, and the dog accepts the sign of affection without so much as a flinch. With a job well done, the vet takes a large glug of coffee and proudly watches the pup wolf down her breakfast. After wrapping up his filming, Mathis shared the video of his breakfast with Gracie online, and it didn't take long for the footage to gain momentum on social media. In a matter of days, the video had clocked up more than 6 million views, much to the surprise of Mathis himself. In a follow-up post to his viral video, Mathis wrote on Facebook, "Wow, I take a nap for an hour or so and I come back to find Gracie's video being shared and with lots of views. I'm flattered that you'd take the time to watch and share her video, truly." While Mathis was clearly taken aback by the reaction to Gracie's story, he did appreciate the attention it garnered. There are a lot of dogs like her out there, so by sharing her story, it brings awareness of other pets that need homes, the vet explained. As for Gracie, she still had a long road to recovery ahead of her. As a result, Mathis encouraged her newfound fans to donate money towards her treatment. In the meantime, the vet did his best to get the dog ready for adoption. Before Gracie could be ready for a family, though, she needed to overcome a number of hurdles. She's got to learn to trust people, walk on a leash, poop outside, figure out if she likes other dogs and cats, Mathis told the HuffPost site in 2016. Unfortunately, more than 2 years after her rescue, Gracie remained at Granite Hills Animal Care. A urinary issue, as well as some remaining behavioral problems, meant that she was not yet ready for adoption. However, that's not to say she wasn't happy. In fact, as one fan put it, Gracie had already found her family, and that was Mathis. Gracie is home, Sally West wrote. She's safe, well-loved, well cared for, and happy. She has her own room and girlfriends to visit with. The pooch is in an environment that allows her to grow and be loved. And although she does not go outside, as long as Doc and staff are okay with that, we should be too.